Test one, test one. Test one, test one. Okay. Well, we are back for the Louisville Big East Dynasty. We have Temple today, and appreciate that there in the comments there, Tyler. Really appreciate that. Well, let's take a look at what's happened since our bye week and for some of the action that has already went down. First of all, would like to welcome Dawson to the league as he has taken over Syracuse. That's cool. Now we can just find someone for UConn and Temple. God be with them as they rebuild that team, whoever that may end up being. How about this one? Colin gets into the rankings for the first time in this dynasty and then gets crushed by RJ, who moves to 10-0. They are of course, RJ is the last guy that we played, and we lost a tight one, a missed extra point in that one. Sean and BJ played. It was a 45-20 win for Sean over BJ. We are awaiting Cam and Ralph to play, and Dawson, of course, still has his game against Notre Dame to be played. Tyler, is he planning on playing the rest of the games this year? I'm curious about that. But anyways, we have Temple today. Temple, of course, is a CPU team for the moment. And they are a team that we have not played before. We did not play them a year ago. Tyler, that is Dawson. Dawson, is he going to just let the year sim out, or is he going to play Syracuse's remaining 2 games? That's what I was asking. But Temple, so far this year, 2-7. They have not won a conference game. Every user that has played Temple has beat Temple. We'll go ahead and take a peek at the schedule. Let's see. So they've played a bunch of users in a row here. So RJ beat them. Alex beat them. Tyler beat them. Dawson, I don't think, played this one. And then Cam beat them, and Ralph absolutely obliterated them. This is a team that we should have no issue beating. And they have BJ next week. So it's going to be a game that we feel like that we should win in this one to move to 7-3. That would be big for us, especially considering some of the recruits that we're going to have visiting over the next couple weeks. Their highest rated player is a defensive tackle at 79 overall. Their quarterback's a freshman. Might end up being pretty decent if he sticks around. He's had some decent moments this year, but they have really struggled as a team as a whole. We should have no issue with this Temple team. We're going to hope that we don't. So we're going to go ahead and get into this one. And we're back on the road again. For the second time in 3 weeks. We had a bye week, of course, last week. And I think we'll go wide out for this one. Looks like Cam and Ralph are playing at 9 Eastern tomorrow.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win.
Here we are at Lincoln Financial Field. Home of the Eagles, also home of the Owls, which is wild to think about. That just hit me for the first time. All right, let's get this one going. And it is going to be Temple ball first. Of course, the defense has been Swiss cheese. There's just not been very many answers to be had, especially in user games, but now we're back against the CPU for the first time since the, let's see, it was the, which game was it? It was Charlotte, right? Yes, our first user game, or our first CPU game since Charlotte, back in week 4, I believe it was.
And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David.
We have a keys to the game screen? I don't think I've seen that before.
Makes you a happy man.
Let's get some coach adjustments in here real quick.
We're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better.
Let's go conservative on the tackles. And that's all we'll do for now, because I think we should be able to beat this team otherwise. I just want to make sure we're wrapping up.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft.
Again, the user, man, I gotta just stay there.
It's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down.
RPO there. Good stop on the boundary for Isaiah Brown Murray.
Not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second.
I think we can maybe run a little bit of man against them. I don't want to get too crazy with it.
Dropping back, it's Hout. Nowhere close.
And we kind of snuck out there into the flat there.
Trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Get out of coach
Pass
suggestions.
rush is serious, man. When you watch them
Play some match coverage.
Nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down.
We're going to go 5 wide here.
Gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Pass is short. Good pressure there. Didn't see who it was. Tyler, you might have seen who it was, but I didn't.
First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon.
And not only that, welcome back to Joseph Hyman. He's been out the last 6 weeks with a broken collarbone. And so we are going to enjoy having our starting running back. Would have been nice to have him for a couple of those games, but the offense, honestly, in those games did not play bad. I mean, they scored over 30 points a game in every user game except for the one against RJ, but they still put up 27 in that game. The offense has not struggled too badly, and they've actually been pretty solid as a whole. It's just really been the defense that has struggled. We are working to get better.
But you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how
Finding
he's played
Skinner
this
there.
season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
What a tackle.
What a hit by the defender. That's
Or I should say, what a hit.
And that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football?
With our bye
from its
week, I'm
intended
kind of a little bit
target?
rusty.
Nice job.
Haven't played in a few weeks.
It's complete.
There's Hyman.
Stop just inside the 30 at
Welcome
the
back, sir.
29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first
With him
down.
already being redshirted, it's
The Cardinals have this offense rolling. From the gun, the ground game.
unfortunate. Look at that. We missed him badly. Yes, I know it's Temple, but I don't really feel like Marquise Davis or John Umodu was going to do something like that. Umodu may be more likely, but he had his moments for sure. But we had to work through some wear and tear on Umodu as well. So, but of course, our first touchdown would be for our starting running back.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Extra point's good.
A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Grabbed in the middle.
They love their quick passes, man.
And
No
good
doubt.
coverage by the defense, just a short game.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry.
Keep that in mind, considering that we do like to blitz a little bit when we can.
With the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
Got a man, it's Ferguson.
We read it, but he went all the way across. I kind of expected him to stop at some point.
It'll be a
But he
first and
didn't.
10 from the 29. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Sack.
Pressure all over
Marquise
the
Lightfoot, hello.
Down he goes at the 24.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned.
Now they're going to go heavy. 2 tight ends on the left side of the formation.
Way to go after the loss on the last play. Throws for the tight end. Can't make
Out of bounds.
the quarterback just missed him a little bit. Trying to move the sticks on third down. He'll do it
This is a
himself.
keeper. Nice play, Lubin.
Not gonna make it. What a job by this defense to stop
I think we're going to see the
Temple
defensive line do kind of what I've been hoping they'd do all year.
Makes the catch at the 35. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Starts a drive trying to go up top. The sure hands, it's Jefferson.
Nice job by Jefferson to break out of the tackle, but unfortunately, that meant we go backwards.
Trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They're going back to the ground.
Hyman.
Turning it on.
Nice cut.
And he may get
Working
more.
between the two defenders there.
The defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
Man, wanted to snap it there, man.
A wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Looking to take a shot. Touchdown!
Press coverage, we got to take advantage of that with Lake Hawk.
Puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous.
I scored on that play against Ralph with the same thing. 14-0 start.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy.
Tyler, if you're able to find someone who ends up taking this Temple team, God be with them. They're going to have a big-time rebuild on their hands. At least they got the Philly area to work with there.
Smith takes the handoff.
Great block in the second level there.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Right back to
they do.
Well. Not a lot of room, but found
especially that redshirt freshman quarterback.
26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Power football with the run.
Filled the wrong gap again. Ran a counter there.
And they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Owls will line it up on 1st and 10. Running back.
Nice stop, Arion.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Hout.
Screen. Nice. Arion Carter blows up 2 plays in a row. That's why we brought him in.
That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats.
I want to see what cover 9 does here. I know that it kind of handles plays short of the first down with the 4 zones here in the middle. Just a bad angle. Bad angle from Micah Strickland. And that's on the CPU. That's not on me.
And here comes play number 6.
I handled the assignment for the guy that I initially used.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Over pursuit, man.
Gets it all the way to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
I think we're just going to have to sit in zone coverage.
Might as well give it to him again.
It's just a well-blocked play, man.
And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
We've got to try to disguise some blitzes.
Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. He's going for the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. The Owls, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive to... Beck's going for the goal.
I mean, you just got to tip your cap to the Temple blocking on that drive. Wow.
There have been
All right.
miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy time and time again trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Going right to work up top. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right.
Nice catch there.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. And the Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards.
The lost yardage back and more.
These guys in a much better position after that penalty on the D. Now it's 2nd and 7. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
So starting center, Cam Flynn going down, the true freshman.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Caught close to the marker, it's Skinner. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make it.
Tyler, you should get Menzies in on this, man.
Not cleared, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And they
We got to go for this.
let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And the Cardinals will try to move the sticks on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Touchdown.
Yeah,
Trayshawn Hurry.
6. Touchdown Cardinals. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Good special teams tackle right there.
Coverage team able to wrestle it
Would
down.
love to make a stop here defensively. Let's try some 3-3-5. The 4-2-5 didn't really work out great for us on the last drive.
Here in the half, let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Tell him his options are pretty limited, but I think he could be a guy that could play well with UConn.
You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start
I do.
erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play.
Split back.
To the air, it's Hout. using the quick game.
Nice tackle,
We
Parrish.
got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Change our set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your...
There he goes.
Can we make tackles, please? That's the CPU. And you guys saw, I went in there and changed it to conservative tackling.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play.
Here we go. Good job, Stan Kwan.
Incompletion on 1st down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
He'll keep it himself.
Read option. Nice job, Patterson.
Him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time.
Played Carter a little closer to the 1st down line here.
He's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense
They're going to kick.
on the heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try.
Missed it.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Skinner.
We got 3 timeouts.
Timeout from the offense to save.
We just can't have long developing plays.
That time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
There we go. Nice. Out of bounds.
Go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the
No, I'm not ready to do that yet.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst
There we go.
is to miss
All right.
inside.
Now we're going to try it.
Cornerback going the other direction.
Feel better about 42 than I do about...
seconds of the first half. They'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy. A 42-yarder from the left hash.
Here we go.
Splits the
I'll take it.
uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
That's how we finish out a half, man.
Here, time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Force them into a field goal try. They don't get it. And then you go down and get one yourself. That is certainly Keller's longest kick of the year.
How refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives.
Hey, Tyler, just tell Menzies that he has the opportunity to beat me. That should be enough for him.
Throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team.
Not loving the fact that J.D. Meeks just completely whiffed on that block right there.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. He'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action.
I don't think they have the speed or the man cover ability to stop Jaleel Skinner. But he's hurt, so we are going to pull him out of the game. I cannot afford him being hurt for the Georgia game. Let's see. Who's the better player here? Yeah, Hauser for now.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got him. He's brought
Catch by
down.
Trayshawn there.
It'll be enough for a first down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like I got to.
They're going to play a little press coverage here. Let's see what kind of look we get.
Wearing it because he really didn't have a choice because he was
Free play is what we got. We're throwing it up.
He's looking deep.
Nope.
And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if these
Alex,
get
it's
worse as
Temple,
the
brother.
flag on the field, which way is this gonna go?
I get what you're saying, man, but
That's just a mental
It's
error.
Temple.
On
We gotta
defense,
take
you
it with a
gotta
grain of
watch the
salt.
ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
and don't get me wrong, there's things I like about my team. It's just the defense is rated well, man, but like you saw it, it can't tackle. Like it doesn't play up to its ratings at all in any capacity.
Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10.
It's kind of been the story this year.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
42 Spider.
Man, they are jumping every single time.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Cardinals with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Flips it out to the back.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Cardinals started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position.
Here it is.
Touchdown, Louisville! And the beatdown has ensued.
And not only that, Alex, like for the most part, everyone that's played Temple this year has absolutely destroyed them.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Aggressive, 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 man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stopped.
The CPU brings a guy in motion, they're more than likely going to be running it.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
The give is to Smith.
Arion Carter's playing so well today, man.
But no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Very conservative call from Temple there.
Temple lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one.
Alex, I'm not sure. Just because, like, my schedule's about to get super busy.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at
Maybe.
50.
I don't know just yet.
Finds the tight end. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took
Wanted to try to work up the sideline there, but
that football, and it'll be second down.
on that little slot fade.
Throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch.
Nice catch by Amari Jefferson.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole.
Let's see what this does.
On the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the
I knew it as soon as I threw it. I was just hoping the block would get out there by the time I got it over there.
And that is such a veteran play.
And we can do that. You know, we're up 31-7. We can kind of take some risks and run some plays we usually don't.
He's getting ready
I mean, we can't go crazy with it, but we can do a few different things and try a few different things and see what works.
Comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Makes the grab. It's Smith.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically.
Let's go to our penny package here. Run a blitz out of that.
Third down in this offense.
So I'm going to bring
in a world of trouble. They can really
Cullen into the box here.
Not to mention multiple scores.
He stacked the left side and managed to get some closeout blocks. Keep it in penny, see how that works.
In the third quarter, they'll snap it on 1st and 10.
Puts an extra D lineman on the field.
The wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the right.
There's Corey Parrish. We haven't really called his name much on the defensive side of the ball.
And one this freshman got away with. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
I will play with Lubin in coverage, since he's backing out into coverage here.
It's Hout. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete.
Good coverage.
This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts
one-on-one. Come on, Parrish, got to win that. There you go. I expect a 96 overall corner to win that.
Here late in the game. Temple lining up to punt it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will...
I'm going to try my best to keep Hyman healthy the rest of the season. Since we've missed him for so much, I'm going to go ahead and put Emoto in the game for now. Just because I want to see, really what he's capable of in this game.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They'll get this drive going from the 17. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Leaves it with the running back. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
We can get some other receivers in the game, too. See what that does. Let's get Chris Hughes, our usual kick returners, get those guys in the game. We'll play Jerian Dickey in the slot, even though he's not going to be, a fast slot. We'll get him in the slot. We haven't really seen much of these guys this year. I want to see what they're capable of doing.
The tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Nice catch by Stewart. Brings us to the end of the third.
He'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Not really wanting to look at the rankings right now. I get we're 23rd, but we're kind of out of the equation at this point for, the things that matter at the moment. Try some single back.
Second down play. Off the play fake.
Oh, man. That play messed me up.
He just got rid of the football. Not sure
and it's going to be intentional grounding.
grounding.
We're not going to run single back anymore. Certainly not play action out of single back.
And the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Let's see. I don't really like any of these plays, man. For 3rd and 14.
Lining up to convert 3rd down.
See what we can get out of this.
Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Come on, Dickey, separate. Make that catch. Nope.
And
that's why he hasn't been on the field.
As the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. To the air, it's Hout.
Oh, come on, I hit the button. Elevate, game. Let me elevate. We might not have, been able to leap up there and get it, but at least I was in a good position there. Maybe didn't have quite the depth I needed to for it to register.
Catch in the middle. It's
We're a
Jones.
half step behind this, man. Like, we're trying to get better with the user.
He's got 10 yards and
Trying to get better at reading.
here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back.
Yeah, make him go the other way. At least get there in the gap.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts.
See what a blitz does right
As
here.
he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Got it in the middle. It's Jones. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field.
Going for it all.
There it is. Coy Parrott, his first pick of the year.
And as a defensive
Nice.
lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They're setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. He'll get
Good
it up
screen
to
to
about the
Umodu right there.
32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion.
You know, they've done a good
in
job
this
stopping the
standout
inside
performance.
run. I want
I
to
think
see
some people might say late in the
what we
game,
can do
you got
with the
win,
outside run
everything's in hand, be
with
a
some of the
little bit
speed that we've got at running back.
You just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy.
Trying to wheel here.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Just play action, and I want to be able to trust our O-line to block, but at times they've struggled with that. Nice job by Umodu fighting for the yardage.
Before he's dragged to the ground.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their
Here we go, Jerian Dickey.
potentially, but not this unit.
Throwing it up the seam there.
They're still taking shots. They're
Maybe
just
not the
trying to line up the
truest
scoreboard.
of sense to be
Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10.
post, but
Looking downfield on first down. And a penalty flag.
They're gonna give me a PI call on that, aren't they?
But this is going to be a
They
positive
are.
play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't
just don't
do it
like
for the
these
referee's
single
call.
back calls, man. Give me a concept like that.
Moves the ball into the red zone. It's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Zings
Yep,
it
another one for
complete to the
Stewart.
right.
Breakout day for Stewart.
End zone.
And we run our 2 tight end sets at times, but
Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little
Tyler, will you take care of that, please?
This 2-game slide.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game
As
long,
mod.
whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one
Don't need
matchup
any,
is made,
stupid
he's been
stuff
able to take
rolling in
advantage
there.
of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Temple
Should be well on our way to win number 7.
Back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Maybe
Here's a tackle for Strickland.
He gets it to the 14.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up.
Might try to see what the
Ground.
computer
Take
does
away
with
that
some of
running,
these
make
pass
them more
rush
intentional, put them in passing
plays.
situations. Really good job by the defense.
Well, that's a great way to counter that one specifically. An off-tackle run to the other side.
Finally wrestle down the senior, but
It's just a great call.
picks up some valuable ground. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Caught behind the line.
Just trying to get him to pick it.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Going over the top. Snatches it on the run.
Got out of position there, man.
Before he This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Back to throw. It's out. Pocket breaking down.
Here it is.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Gonna look downfield again.
Give me that sack.
The quarterback will be slugged
Just getting
down
downhill with Arion Carter.
And I think this offense
2-minute
is gonna
timeout.
start to get a little frustrating. Back-to-back drives, they've had some success, but they find a way to shoot themselves in the foot. And right here, they don't protect their guy. And now, third and long situation, you know the pass rushers are coming. They know it's a pass. Got to be smart here with this play call.
On the run, fires
Oh,
downfield.
Parrish, look for the ball, man.
On third down.
That would have been number 2 for you. What a punt.
Punt goes
Hello.
out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first.
I mean, if you're going to give me that look, I want to try and see what we got for some of these guys, man. Oh, my God. What a release. Chris Hughes. What a release. That might earn you some playing time, brother. I know it's the Temple corner, man, but come on.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas.
That's impressive,
keep
man.
Up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
How many one-play drives have we had in this season? It doesn't feel like there's really been any that I can recall.
As they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. They just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for
This
man,
is kind of what I wanted to see our defense do. Like,
next time they're on the field.
I get that I'm not, in terms of user play, that I'm not the greatest, but, like, man, like, felt like we could be a defense that, bent but didn't break very often.
I think you got to be thrown to the sticks every time.
Especially considering what our defense was a year ago, man.
Going to have enough time to get down the field. So, from a play calling standpoint, you want to think about being a little
45-7 is going to be the final.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like, they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward. And this was
45-7. Good rebound from the RJ game.
The next opportunity, the next moment, because today,
Doing largely what we're expected to do. 382 passing yards, 5 touchdowns. Might that be enough for Player of the Week? Offensively, we'll see. Have to peek at RJ's stats to see if we're going to have an opportunity there. But felt like that was a pretty good effort, certainly from our defense. Alk was 18 of 19, or 18 of 29, excuse me, for 150 yards. No touchdowns and a pick. On the ground, they scored a touchdown. Hunter Smith, man, he's a decent player, but he's a senior, so 135 rushing yards. At least, we played better in pass defense. Like, that was certainly something we did a pretty good job with. And that pick that they got with Adrian Lang was, something, a play we tried that we usually don't try, that we're probably not going to try again. Arion Carter was insane today. We had 2 sacks. Good to see that. And a pick from Coy Parrish. Could have had a few more if a couple other things had went right. We were 6 for 6 on extra points. And let's go on over to the offense. Vezina, 25 of 29. This is what I thought he was super capable of this year. 382 yards, 5 touchdowns, and a pick. Rushing, Joseph Hyman had 25 yards after carry, 9 carries for 74 yards. Kind of getting him back into the equation a little bit. Umodu with a couple carries, Vezina with a couple carries. Jacob Stewart, our leading receiver. We kind of did a good job of spreading the wealth. And obviously, getting some guys involved there a little bit later with Hughes and Dickey and Golden. Golden didn't have any catches, but some opportunities arose in the passing game, and it was a win. And certainly happy with the effort today as a whole. Would like to see us be a little better in run defense, but that's a lot of that's on me and my user. But we moved to 7-3, and Temple falls to 2-8. And next up for us, well, doesn't get a whole lot easier, as we will face the currently 14th ranked Georgia Bulldogs. We're back home, but it's going to be a tough one. I mean, the overall speaks for itself. We'll take a look at Georgia's schedule here. Cam played them earlier and lost 24-10, so we'll see a second user get a crack at Georgia. Georgia with losses to Texas A&M and got blown out at South Carolina. Wow. That's their 2 losses this year. They've scored a lot of points this year as a whole, and they just absolutely throttled a top 25 Florida team, 42-13. We're going to have a tough one, but we get them at home. We won't have to worry about, I think that audibles and hot routes can really help us out in this game, and that's something we're really going to hold on to. Dawson, it looks like, played his game, lost 35-28 to Notre Dame. Top 15, or a top 20, I should say, Notre Dame team. And Cam and Ralph are playing tomorrow. We will be back upon the next opportunity, and that's going to do it for me here today. The Cardinals move to 7-3. We'll see you in the next one.